Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network. Giving Michael Gallion and Scott Knight the night off, Adam Barton and Coach Sherry Dowd.
Hello, everybody. Ready for some Royal ball tonight.
Running the show tonight. Hopefully we can maintain our focus and talk about the game instead of just random basketball conversations.
Yep. Got two coaches on the mics here, so we will try to stay focused on the game and less about history.
Yes, we might get into some old-timer conversations and talk about people in the crowd. But we've got our stat sheets official, so we're going to try to keep up.
Testing.
And the JV team right now is having a good year. Leading the way, Coach Bechtel, who I think does an outstanding job.
He does a great job. He's getting them focused right now to play Union County. Varsity records. The Royals are 8-4 and 3-1 in the conference. Union County 2-10 right now at the varsity level. 0-3 in their TEC. Getting ready for starting lineups. Who do we have on the mic tonight? Coach.
Good evening and welcome to Eastern Hancock High School for tonight's junior varsity game between the visiting Union County Patriots and your Eastern Hancock Royals. Let's take a moment to meet the starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Patriots. At one guard, a 5'9" freshman, number 12, Keegan Lathery. At another guard position, a 5'10" junior, number 14, Logan Harris. At the third guard position, a 5'7" sophomore, number 22, Talis Fulton. At one forward, a 6' sophomore, number 30, Andrew Hunchel. And around out the starting lineup for the Patriots, a 5'11" freshman, number 44, Landon Strait. And the Patriots are coached by Jamison Walters. And now for your Eastern Hancock Royals. At one guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 3, Luke Schilling. At another guard position, a 6'2" junior, number 13, Caden Willis. At the third guard position, a 5'11" junior, number 14, Chase Stewart. At one forward, a 5'10" junior, number 35, Charlie Hockham. And to round out your starting lineup for the Royals, a 6' freshman, number 50, Eli Manship. And the Royals are coached by Mr. Brett Bechtel.
Okay, so I got that turned down so that Mr. Dean Fout and our voices won't collide during the game, so we're good.
All right.
Michael Gallion's up here giving us the instructions on how to run the show.
Yeah, pretty much we're hoping that the technology works just as it's set right now.
Rookies.
Yes.
I think we got it.
But there is a chat available, so you can talk to Coach Dowd and ask her all kinds of questions. Royals with the tip. Chase Stewart quickly to the basket.
Nice initial drive off the tip.
4 seconds in. Foul is on number 22. It's first.
See what Chase can do here. Get us started off with some free throws. And the first one is down.
We may go too much into this, but sometime tonight, let's talk about free throws. All your kids shoot the same or not?
All our kids shoot the same?
Yeah, shoot the same style?
No.
All right, Royals in 1-2-2, little trap. Speed things up for the Patriots and get a quick travel.
Well, they stand on the line and shoot the 28.5
Some people have the same rhythm, same.
Oh, gotcha.
You got to have 3 bounces.
A lot of similarities in my kids, but 3 bounces seems to be the traditional amount. All right, Luke Schilling, nice. Smooth 3 from Mr. Schilling. He's really grown a lot in the last year, I've noticed.
Yes, he has.
Gotten a lot stronger.
Didn't get the sideline cut off on the trap and got a foul. Is that on Chase? Did you keep track of your fouls?
You got it right. Yep, I'm on.
Right. I'm not sure. I was asking you. I hope it wasn't on Chase, because if it was, he just got a second. So that one's.
It was a second.
Yeah.
And there's only 3 spots for these fouls. I thought we have 5 fouls in the game. Did you see?
I'm putting little dots there.
Are these your stat sheets you made?
You know, I found them on the internet after school today, so I'm well prepared for this evening.
Chase has got 2. That's a bummer.
Garrett Shaw takes his place, staying in the 1-2-2, get a deflection.
And that they did.
They have a lot of people up really high against that trap.
Nice.
Nice job, Luke.
It's amazing what a fingertip can do. Defensively, get a fingernail on the ball and change the trajectory of it into a teammate's hands. We always preach deflections.
As many touches as possible.
Yep.
Switch to a man-to-man out of the inbounds. Oh, there we got a travel. Their second of the night.
Royal ball. Let's see what they got.
It's interesting to watch Coach Bechtel, because we got a speed-up defense. Then he wants it slowed down. Get the patient. Great shot.
Yep. And his face expression never changes on those instructions. Nice swing of the ball.
Charlie settles. Got the touch. Got a little smile out of him. Quick timeout for.
Now, I know I'm keeping stats for us, but boy, I did not see who passed him the ball.
That's why we have viewers at home that can tell us that.
I didn't see who passed Luke Schilling the ball for his 3.
That's all right.
I got to get on this.
In charge of points.
I need Rex Putt up here. He's the master stat keeper.
He's running the clock tonight.
Maybe he can run the clock from up here. It's a lot different than just being on the sideline watching the game and
asking somebody to give you a stat sheet once in a while.
Exactly. Makes you appreciate what these guys do while you're coaching.
It makes your life a lot easier on the weekend or the next day, or sometimes that night. And that has changed a lot since I coached, because now with Huddle you can get stats back pretty quickly, right?
Yes.
Breakdown of your stats
in less than 24 hours.
That's
so
amazing.
Of course I have Coach Putz right off the bat, but to look at that evening. But yeah, Huddle has theirs right away. Although I don't always have to look, because Rex is that good at keeping them.
Got the base or the
nice
sideline
trap.
cut off again, and
nice sideline trap. That's the no zone. You don't want your guards driving where the defense wants you to go.
Nope, that's a place in the zone. Coach Bechtel got power against the 2-3. It's like a little 1-4 high.
Nice look to
High
Cade
post
inside
Give me a
and
whistle.
one.
There it is.
So I give that assist to Charlie. You give that. He had to make a dribble move, but still, I mean, he fed him the ball. So all right, Charlie, you get the assist. And Caden Willis to try to finish up this 3-point play. And does, but hits the upright.
We need another stat tonight to count how many times we hit the supports.
We need to tighten those up.
We are
need to
the
get
state
those.
leader in.
Is it the way ours is structured?
Yes, it has to be. We talk about it all the time. We've yet to get it fixed.
We need to camouflage it so it's not easy to see.
Good trap yet again. Look. Coming up against the zone. Nice job.
Another
Caden
look for
faces
Luke
up.
Schilling, and no, I thought he was going to go down. Luke's got a nice looking jumper. Same as Charlie. When they shoot, I always feel like it's great chances going in. Charlie's getting a nice little switch off there. That's good interior defense.
Yep, straight up.
Straight up.
Got a shot attempt, which has not been a common thing for Union County yet in the first 3 minutes.
We've got, or are getting Ruby White convinced that she's got long arms. You just need to go straight up. Even if you jump, straight up.
Yes.
Don't swing, swat downward and.
And if you've watched Purdue men's basketball lately and Zach Edey and what he does with that, that's absolutely incredible.
He does not need to even leave the floor. Your natural instinct is to try to swat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's hard to get kids
to. Well, that's cooler to do, so.
Yeah. Short corner. Oh, nice.
That's exactly what you want.
Love the short corner touches. It just destroys the zone if you can get the ball there.
This is where, as the stat person, you look down and you write down a bucket for number 13.
And that was from Willis, I think.
Yes, it was. Another turnover for Union County.
Okay.
12-0 currently as the Royals bring the ball up. Garrett Shaw against the 2-3 zone. A little shallow cut for Schilling. I don't know about that.
Yep, they're going to call a foul. That's going to go on Luke, and it'll be his first, I believe.
I'll go with that.
See, I got all 3 fouls documented here. Haven't missed a one.
Got a little 4 across, 4 low for the Union County inbounds play against the man-to-man. Backdoor cut. Caden got a touch. Just enough to slow it down. Uh-oh. There's another turnover.
Look at Luke getting after it.
Nice job, Luke.
Yeah. Got some construction workers over there in the student body tonight.
Looks like it. Getting here early tonight.
Nice little lob
Stole
pass
that
to
from
Caden.
the girls, ladies basketball Royals, didn't they? Run that play over and over and over.
The lob for Ruby? Yeah.
Yeah.
And teams still let us
all the time.
have the ball.
Okay.
Coach Bechtel will probably tell you I got that play from him.
Really?
No.
Charlie got a foul right there somehow.
Yeah, yes, I got that.
Yep, you did get
that? I documented when you were looking the other way.
Yeah, whatever. I apologize for those of you listening at home. It's going to be fun for us. Maybe not so much for you. Look.
Managed.
Eyes up. Good job.
Nice, Garrett.
Patience.
Nice look at. I should have taken it straight up.
Charlie.
Don't leave Charlie alone.
It's a stressful 10 seconds right there.
That's definitely the guy you want to get that look for.
Good look up the court as we fight some technical difficulties. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Yep.
Caden Willis got a layup right there.
Caden Willis.
14-0 Royals. There's maybe walked, but the officials let that one go.
Shutting them out.
Ball reversal by Union County. A high arcing 3. Luke Schilling with the rebound.
All right, looking ahead. Went to push.
Good idea. Got the lucky bounce.
Another good. We didn't have our hands ready, but it's a great idea. Good look for Garrett.
We used our lucky bounce on the half court.
I've been told I'm too loud on here, and I'm just trying to see if I've adjusted it or not. Much better. I got the from the master Michael guy, and said,
right.
I just moved my mic away from my mouth a little bit.
Got a sub into the game.
Just want to make sure I'm heard louder than
I understand.
Mr. Barton here.
Gives you an opportunity to be loud. Miles winning into the game for the Royals. Still sitting in our 1-2-2 half-court trap.
That sagging 1-2-2 can mess with the minds of an offense. They let you bring it up and try to slowly decide what you want to do with it because it doesn't attack.
Offensive rebound given up.
What about that good old bobble call?
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I thought we got a little lazy right there with.
I'm not sure I like the emphasis on. No, that was a bobble that officials used because I could bobble the ball clear up the court. For a layup.
It's kind of like got them with the body. It's kind of their bailout option when they don't know what else to say, maybe.
Bryce winning off the mark.
It's his brother Miles, actually. But that's
I'm sorry, Miles.
Good shot, Bryce. Caden for 3.
Sorry, Miles.
That's all right. Sorry, I corrected you. I should have
I'm
turned
glad.
my
No, I'm good.
Radio down.
You could have just
done
written
it more
You could have
professionally.
written on a piece of paper and slid it over in
We
front
would
of
have
me.
missed 3 plays in that time.
All right.
14-0 with 1:20 to go in the first quarter. That base sideline cut
Nice.
off.
Again, force him to the sideline where you want him to go.
Out of bounds on the missed shot, going the other way.
In comes Preston Markley. You know, he won't wear out. He's got some endurance.
No, he's the cross-country
Yeah.
guy. He'll be fine.
He'll be good. Great kid.
All right, we've had good movement so far against the zone in the half court, inside out.
Short corner
Short
feed.
corner. Oh, they looked at it again. Take
Nice.
your time, kid. Charlie again.
Kaboom.
Boom. There he got it.
And I think, do you remember who passed him the ball? I might as well forget assist.
If we were better at play-by-play, we would say it out loud.
Good
and
thing we
would
have
know.
Mr. Jackson down the way.
Yeah, he'll send us some stats here in a minute. 17-0 as we have under a minute. Coach Bechtel not happy with our footwork. They got us foul number 5. Defensive touch.
Nice
Caden.
trap. Here we go again. Oh,
Caden does a nice job of causing some pressure up top, and
He
then
does.
he leaks out and gets some opportunities.
long arms.
Somebody take care of our net for us, please.
We run a 1-2-2. We'd like to have Ruby up there with
Oh,
her
heavens,
length.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some speed around her and let her use those long arms. See what they run here.
Going up high again.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, nice cut.
I like that.
It's a great scouting report on my part. I looked at Coach Bechtel. He was pointing up to our inbounds passer.
I'm gonna have to steal that one. It's
Yeah.
a little different from the one I run for Ruby.
19-0. The clock is. Oh, I see. I missed the whistle there.
Double dribble, I believe.
I lost track of my turnovers. I apologize.
You
I
try-
have all my points taken care of, though.
I think I'm good there too.
10 seconds left. Charlie's running the baseline. Oh, Caden thought he was going to be there.
That's
One more
great
pass.
ball
There
movement.
he is.
Great ball movement.
Nice job.
That assist went to Miles Winnan, in case
got
you're
that
wondering. Yeah, that's 3 threes for Charlie.
Royals go into the quarter break 22-0.
It's three-point field goals for Charlie Halcomb. A good quarter played. Kind of dominant, off to a dominant start, to say the least.
I would say that, most definitely. See what the second quarters of JV games are always interesting because you're quartering different people, getting different people minutes.
Yes.
So you have lots of options.
Flow sometimes in games like these, and you had them as a coach, sometimes they're good situations, and other times it's you're trying to get kids flow time, but you want to get all kids in. It's just to make it tough for coaches and kids in situations like that.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time during the week trying to find the right combination, and in this situation you're throwing all kinds of combinations together.
Yes. Let's see, is that Caden Power? Is that Caden Powers down there, number 1 on the bench? Okay, and Little Rutherford, right?
Yep, Caleb. Stewart back with his 2 fouls.
Those two play C-team ball too, right?
Yes, they
It's
do.
just
They
dress
quarter
up.
up,
Quarter
yep.
up. Must mean they're doing okay down on the C-team level. It's good.
Getting them some minutes here on
Good
Friday
stuff.
night.
Yeah.
Going straight man-to-man for the Royals. Looks like Stewart's got a tough matchup in the post with 2 fouls.
32.
He might not want to stay there very long.
He looks pretty strong.
Yeah. Union County's got to get it in a spot where they can actually see him.
They got the perfect spot to lob right there. They cleared it out. Chase is doing okay, though.
Yeah, he probably just needs to play behind him with 2 fouls and live
Coach
to play
might
some
want him
more
to
minutes later.
Front.
Good defensive possession in the man-to-man.
Yes.
A little time off the clock and forced a 3. Union County
sometimes that's your best defense, is to be patient offensively. If
Yes.
you're struggling to score or struggling to stop a team.
Union County's going to go man-to-man. Oh, you might want to guard him.
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely assist Garrett Shaw.
Even if he wasn't on the scouting report, his first quarter was pretty strong.
Charlie's knocked down his 4th 3 of the night. We're only a minute into the second quarter. Did you mark that down?
There we go. I got it. I'm on it. 32. Nick Watterson
I assume
with
he's
the
going
three-pointer.
to. I assume he's a quarter up, a quarter down in the play
I think
varsity.
so. He's
yeah.
added a little different athletic ability on the court this quarter. Nice take. Better get the ball stopped because he's going to go for a while. President did a nice job.
Yes, he did. You can tell defense is a strong emphasis with Coach Bechtel's teams. They really play well defensively.
Expectation.
Yes. Really disciplined defensively.
There, he got out on Charlie that time.
Yeah, he shuffled his feet.
Yep.
Sometimes it's so exciting to think you can drive that your
Well,
feet take off before your hands do, or your dribble.
You hit a handful of threes and you think, all right, it's heat check time.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
Let's see, who came in for, who just checked in? Was that Luke that just checked in for Charlie?
Yes, Luke Schilling on the court. He gets the defensive matchup with Nick Watterson. Watterson's a freshman on the varsity roster. He may actually be in the top 5 on our scouting report that I might have peeked at today, so he might be starting in the second game tonight.
Probably just going to quarter down one.
Yep, young kid, you got to get him a lot of minutes, right?
That's exactly.
How many quarters do you get nowadays? 80?
You get 5 a night times.
Yes.
22
now.
Yeah.
Yep. Keep him in front. Nice job. Oh, give me a jump ball there, sir. Thank you.
Yep.
32 had good dribble penetration, and Eastern did a nice job of pinching the middle and making
Yep.
sure that that got clogged up pretty quickly. So Luke doesn't have to do it by himself, but he got it started.
Now Eli Manship plays 3 down, 2 up. Is that what Eli does, or is he?
I don't know what they'll do tonight.
Yeah, I know he dresses
They can
varsity.
mix that from
sometimes
game
you have
to
to play it by ear too.
Yep.
Yep, he's happy feet. Got his
Yep.
mother said
Got
happy
excited
feet.
that baseline was open.
Yeah, he could have got there. He could have gotten there.
Manship back and Caden back. Looks like I'm guessing Caden's going to end up on Watterson.
Got full timeout, Union County. Talk some things over. So basically, what do we got? 3-3 this quarter? 22, nothing?
Yep. You're exactly right.
Just did a little math there.
That's impressive for the English social studies teacher. I'm proud of you.
You might want to kick Jenny McDaniel
Jenny
out there.
McDaniel's pretty good, though. She's really
in
good.
the math class?
I don't know.
Hey, math is so far off my radar as far as teaching that when I have study lab and the kids ask me a question in math, I say, you might want to head right on over to Mrs. McDaniel's room and ask her that question.
If you have interest in math, what about 7th grade? You could take Terry Stevens' spot, probably.
You know what? That's long overdue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not listening tonight, so we could talk about him all we want.
Oh, it's fun to spar with Terry Stevens.
It's usually nonstop.
It continues. It's just basically an entire school year.
I try not to break into your teacher lounge lunches, but I would like to hear some of those sparring matches sometime.
Doggone it, they mixed up or they changed the lunch periods, and now we don't have lunch.
That was at a request of the principal because we had a little misbalanced.
That's
lunches,
what I heard.
yes.
Yeah. So anyway, everyone's disappointed because Terry's not in our lunch, so they can't hear us banter back and forth. But
yeah, we spent first semester with 270 middle school students, 200 of them in one lunch, 70 in the other. So
wow. Yeah, that had to be changed.
Yeah, especially
Should
since
make
the
Terry,
200 was in the lunch duty that I had.
Should make Terry sit in the middle of them and supervise.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go. Playing some still
Switched off.
tight man, switching man defense. Job Chase.
32 Watterson with the shot. Followed his shot. I think got the foul on it.
Chase is working really hard inside on him.
It's the other interesting thing when you are a varsity player getting JV minutes, the green light is very bright for you.
Yes,
when you get those JV minutes. Because I might not get many touches in the varsity.
Yeah, I need to need to dominate here.
Yes.
While I have a chance. Oh, he would have had Garrett Shaw wide open on the block on that.
Was cutting through, got the shot headed off a little early. Switching a lot of screens up top, keeping people in front. I'm going to switch this one, yes.
Oh, Eli got a hand on that block. I like this. I've never been a switching man-to-man coach until this year.
Really?
The girls have me convinced, because our speed is similar across.
Yes.
Our size is similar across, except for Ruby and Emma. But
I think I started every year thinking I was going to do it, and then I
always
didn't
chickened
spend
out.
enough time on it, the communication part of it. Luke Schilling with the touch and the breakaway. 2 points for number 3 on your spreadsheet.
Yep, I have her.
I know you do. Focus. Ooh.
Like I said, we need Mr. Jackson stats at the end of this half.
Yes, we do. The official. These are very unofficial stats.
Yes. But that would have given Luke 5 points at this point in time. Talk about switching screens. We don't switch screens if it's a loose screen.
Okay.
We do fight through. When it's a nice tight screen, we switch. So.
And having the experience that you do, that helps, and the athletic ability that you do to make up for it when it gets messed up.
Right.
Yes.
That's a nice drive split and 2 defenders there. A little frustrated himself, but effort was there. Got Eli
battling in a post.
Yep. 32's a lot inside.
Yes, he is. He's posting up hard. It'll be interesting in the varsity game to see if that's what his role is, because you don't see a lot of that.
Exactly.
Post entry passes. You do it a lot with Ruby, but we do not see it.
Emma can clear people out down there too.
Yes. And I'm sure at least 10 or 15 times a night somebody in our crowd will yell 3 seconds, because that is a fan favorite in most games.
And they're probably right most of the time.
The referees aren't looking anymore.
Kind of like moving screens. They could probably call moving screen every possession down the floor.
Good help.
Nice switch or nice crossover.
Stop pops. Loose ball, grab it, hand straight up. Inside out.
Little guy for the 3. It's going down. Oh, thought it looked good from here. Union County's got a mix of looks out there. We got it's amazing boys this age how some of them physically matured, some of them are still pretty physically young.
We see in the middle school hallways every day.
Yes, exactly. A variety.
Ball reversal. There goes Caden. Easy cut. Nice entry from Charlie.
Wow.
Tough shot.
A little fadeaway. Looked like a little Dirk Nowitzki going on. Another pocket picked there for a bucket.
Nice step through. Nope.
Luke on the offensive glass, but no good. We got it.
Transition, get the ball stopped. He stops, pops.
Looks like Caden come up a little.
Go, Charlie, go.
And one.
Nice job. Used his body with the left hand.
See how quick I put that basket
That
on
was
the
impressive.
stat
I
sheet?
caught you that time. I'll give you credit for it.
Yeah. I didn't have to look. It's kind of like a no-look stat writing ability.
Because of all your professional skills that you have.
Your point guard skills. No look. Don't even need to look. You just do it.
I'm never a big fan of that. There you go, Caden. Nice job.
All right.
Charlie misses the free throw. Caden Willis slips.
I have down that nobody's had a rebound in our,
really?
on our team today.
I'm in charge of the other team stats, and I've lost focus already.
We knew we would.
Yes.
You know, we're coaches.
We made it most of the way through the second quarter. What's our halftime topic? Since we don't know how to use the.
Well, we're going to talk about records set at Eastern Hancock. I saw Adam Barton's name on a couple of those.
Yeah, let's not. That was a long time ago.
We may as well talk about it. We're at Eastern Hancock. You're a principal. You're an Eastern Hancock grad.
Yep. Yeah. Class of 1990. That was a long time ago.
I think that's going to be the topic at halftime.
Let's talk about high school officials.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's pick apart Coach Bechtel's strategy in the first half. Want to do that?
Okay. Yeah, he's giving up 3 points, so whoever's guarding that kid is really.
I told him today. I said, do something impressive because I'm going to be in the commentary, and so I don't want to have to criticize.
All right, here we go. Focus for these last 11 seconds.
You talking to me?
All right, we're going to run Luke through.
Well, I don't know if that was a plan, but they got it.
I'm pretty sure by Coach Bechtel's body language that was not the play, but we'll take the bucket. Do not foul right there.
And that was Chase, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
33-3 at the half.
All right. We want to take
my stat guy, the Union County, is led in scoring by number 32, Nick Watterson.
Okay, and we are led scoring by Charlie Halcomb with 4 times 3 is 12. 14.
You're not 17. Ready for 7th grade math. I think we're going to have to do something else there. Oops. Want to take a little break so the viewers at home don't have to listen to us ramble for the next 9 minutes and 43
All right,
seconds.
We'll be back shortly.
get a comb over. Let's go.
Okay.
Welcome back to Eastern Hancock Royal Basketball. We are heading into the third quarter of JV matchup between your Eastern Hancock Royals and the visiting Union County Patriots, dominating first half by the Royals. Coach Bechtel's squad up 33-3.
I have a goal this half.
Does it involve a 35-point lead?
Nope.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I have a goal to do a much better job keeping stats this second
Okay.
half.
Well, this is our practice game.
I think I can do it. I'm even going to do I'm going to keep rebounds this half too.
Okay. I will try that as well. What do you think Coach Bechtel's talking about here?
Stay in discipline, remain respectful, do the things you would always play to your strengths.
It's a 0-0 game.
Yep.
Play.
0-0. Have defensive goals. I always set small goals for each quarter in games like this.
We always talked a lot about, and maybe this was always so pessimistic, we talked about not calling the first time out in the third quarter, not having to make the first adjustment.
I missed that one.
Just the idea of not having to make the first adjustment in the third quarter. Like
right.
I don't want to have to be able to have to call that first time out in the second half. Inside, outside, nice fake by 22. Shots up, no. Luke with a rebound, fouled by number 12. Really?
Little fun fact.
Charlie's record for himself, personal record PR, is 7 3-pointers in a game.
Yeah, his freshman year versus Union County.
All right, so he's got 4 of them.
He's got 4.
Tonight.
Let's see if he can match or go ahead of that mark. Interesting, is against the same team.
It tells you a lot about our quality stat crew here that they know Charlie's individual records.
You got to give it to Michael and Joe. They're pretty phenomenal when it comes to the numbers.
Did you listen to their work last night on the wrestling against Greenfield Central? It was very, very good. Some quality staff wrestling. We've lost focus. Number 10 into the lane.
Oh.
Loose ball. We're going to have a foul on Caden Willis.
No one would ever want me to do commentary for wrestling.
Yeah, I'm clueless.
Or swimming, or I respect all the sports, but I would be unenjoyable to listen to.
Yes.
So, yeah, those guys do such a great job. I know they're listening. Heads are probably swelling, but Michael does a great job.
Ooh, maybe a kick there. Look up, Charlie. Loose ball. Runs it down outside to Chase. Caden, there he is. Caden, Charlie doesn't want his personal record for threes tonight because he's going to go off the dribble.
You want to know who else is great at this commentary thing?
Who's that?
Lindsay Shaw and Jenny McDaniel.
I have listened to them as well. They are really good.
They are
very
outstanding.
Comfortable. Yes.
Love having them call my games. Lots of compliments from others on their.
When I'm at home and listening to them at home games, I like to blow up their phones with text message suggestions just to bother them. So I appreciate them not doing the same tonight. And I know our listeners at home don't know what we're talking about, but the varsity official that we were discussing earlier is here, and I do believe that is the gentleman we were talking about. Chase with the steal and the breakaway. Luke Schilling, good hustle.
Charlie to Luke. It's
nice
off.
Job, man. Couple extra offensive opportunities.
Oh, he's from deep. Charlie's going for, there we go. Number 5.
Charlie did not like the one at 19 feet 9 inches. He reversed it, got it back to 22 feet. That's more in his range. 38-3. That's going to get probably the clock running. I'm new to the clock running situation. Does it, obviously timeouts, it does not, but free throws, is that the other situation, and the rest of the time it's going?
Yes.
Okay.
And once you get to the 35 mark and the clock continues to run, you could lose that lead, get a 20, but the clock still runs. So when you get down 35, you're toast as far as being able to get the clock stopped.
So here are my thoughts on that. As basketball coach, I love it during football season when it's cold outside and the clock is running. And I thought I liked it for basketball, but when you get into a handful of games in a row that get to that, you're losing some minutes for some kids at that point.
Yes, you are.
And even if you're a team that is down 35, you need those minutes to get better. You practice a long time each week to play a really quick game.
It is not an advantage to kids, really. I know it helps out the embarrassment of getting blown out and making it worse and worse as the night goes along. And what's the spread in football before it runs?
Same.
Okay.
Yeah. Man-to-man for the Royals. We've got Union County working the ball a little bit. Ball screen up top. Charlie with the touch. He's wanting it to go the other way, but we're going to stay Union County basketball.
Yeah, you mentioned some of the disadvantage, and it's also a game when you do build that large lead and you want to get kids that don't typically, you want to get them some quality minutes, but you also want your kids that play the majority of any other games, you want them to be able to sweat in that game too.
Feel a game, yes. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think we might have missed the one on the initial inbounds pass, so maybe that was a little makeup call.
That might have been a good guess or a bad guess. One or the other.
I think positioning might have been an issue, but the two of us might not be the best people to talk about officiating because we've been probably pretty critical over our years.
I've not had too much of a problem.
You've not been critical of officials?
19 seasons. I don't think I've ever been rung up with a technical foul. How about you?
I don't think that's... If someone on listening is keeping track of falsehoods, there's at least one.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
For your first lie of the night?
Did my nose grow just a little bit? I have mellowed out big time through.
Oh, yeah. But early in your career, you don't know any better, so you just yell and scream. Yep. Post touch.
Put that down.
Yeah, that was tough dunk attempt.
That's going to be called a three.
Steps back and hits a three off of the rebound of a missed dunk. 41-3, 2:50 remaining. Caden with the steal, and he's got the breakaway. Oh.
And one.
Foul, count the basket. I think 10 was, or number 40 was trying to prevent that, but didn't want the injury to happen, so.
It's nice on his part. You haven't looked yet at the varsity roster to see if they're a younger team, varsity team or not? I know we'll get there, I guess, when that game starts.
The 32 that we saw in that second quarter was a freshman. And then there's
boy, he didn't look like a freshman.
No, and then there was one sophomore, and the rest are juniors and seniors. Got to travel up top, going back to the Royals. Coach Bechtel giving away his scouting reports, going 50 right here, so I'm assuming we've got a 5-out motion and pass and cut. Look for a layup. Nope, not a layup. Eli Manship, boom, buries a three.
I believe, I'll just go ahead and give that assist, I think, to Luke.
Okay. I'm just happy you're getting the points this half.
I am on it. Well, I don't know if I'm getting them. I might have missed
I've got all mine.
You do? That was you're awful quiet over there.
Loose ball. Good look up the court. Eli with the shot fake. Good effort by number 30 from Union County trying to get the charge, but that was not called. Count the basket, go the other way. Turnover. 48-3. Garrett Shaw checking in for Charlie Halcomb. Coach Bechtel always coaching. He's down at the end of his bench talking to his guards about what he's looking for from his freshman youngsters when he puts them in here at the quarter, I'm guessing. Chase Stewart with the take. Strong to his left hand.
My high school coach would there was a bad decision made on the court or someone turned it over, It always killed me how he would swing around to the bench and just scream at them
Yes.
for the mistake that someone else made on the court.
Yeah, the wrong people are getting yelled at.
He's just, his frustration and
Who's closest?
frustration, directed at the kids on the bench. It probably didn't even get in the game. Who was your coach here? Who'd you play for?
I had 3 coaches here in my 4 years. So Charlie Titus, freshman and sophomore year,
Yep.
Mike Kirk as a junior, and Brad Acton as a senior.
That's a lot of coaches.
That was
4
a stretch in Eastern Hancock history where we were running through a lot of coaches. So with what you and Aaron have done stability-wise for the program, that's huge.
We're not getting younger.
I understand completely. That's why. Backdoor cut, good idea.
Defended the back cut well. Always tell the girls, snap your head and follow.
There you go. That's another coaching question mark. Do you open up? Do you snap your head?
We snap. In the college, our coach taught open up. I never liked it as a player.
It's tough.
It scares me as a coach.
Yep.
I don't even like for them to lose sight ever, and you do lose sight when you open up a little bit.
And there's times you just don't care, just get it stopped.
Yep, true. If we accidentally open up and get it stopped, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, 48-3 at the end of the third as the Patriots take a 3 at the buzzer or at the last few seconds that get blocked.
I got a comment from John Collins here. It says the B crew is working tonight.
You know what? I think that is probably pretty accurate.
I'm not sure. Maybe for you.
Well, I know you're in high.
I feel like I'm an A- at this.
High demand. I'm not. I've been begging all season to get a game. So.
Gee, thanks, John. Couldn't we at least get a B+ out of that?
I think he's probably going to grade us as the night goes along. That might not be the last time we hear from John.
It might not be.
I think they might be resting their voices for the Greenfield Central game tomorrow.
And they may want to.
Yes. We are hosting Greenfield Central, who is currently 8-1. They're playing at Newcastle tonight.
I would expect a packed house here tomorrow.
Yes, I think we could have some concerns as far as seating, but that's awesome.
I mean, look at it tonight. Not a rivalry, not neighboring school.
Nope, and we have a big crowd.
And we have a nice crowd here.
Yes. Beat Greenfield at Greenfield last year. They are having a great season, so I'm sure they are wanting to come in and get revenge for that. So, yes, the A crew will be back tomorrow night for those of you turning down your volume right now. All right, start of the fourth quarter. Royals got some new options. Caden Powers in at the point. Donovan Watson in, number 12. Along with
nice pass.
That was a good pass.
Get in there, Miles. Oh, Miles. Miles.
Yes, that is Miles. You got him right. Bryce did not score that basket.
I'm not giving Bryce a credit for that one.
And you're writing it on your scores? Nope, you're not. What are you doing?
I think I'm done.
I think Jim Jackson will send us.
Okay.
Caden Powers with a steal. Nice. Takes good, strong right hand. Gets fouled. 2 shots coming up for Caden Powers.
Caden's one that's grown a lot in the last year. Getting rangy, those long arms.
Yes, he has.
His dad, Jeremy, had a nice run of coaching years here, and I think it was here 4 years maybe.
You know what? I'm guessing Morristown has a game tonight, and Jeremy might be at Morristown, so he might be listening to us right now as Caden gets a bucket. 1 point on the free throw. Jeremy, good rebound, Donovan.
Got pushed under, too.
Nice. Good finish with your left hand, Garrett Shaw.
Garrett wins the best hair award. I love his hair. He's got good hair. You jealous of his hair?
I don't have any hair, so yeah, I'm jealous of most people's hair.
You know, that shaggy look is back, though, among all. Kind of sometimes feel like I've stepped back into the 70s with the bushy hair.
You got the headset going on, so it's messing up your hair tonight.
It is, and it's not a good hair night. I'm going to have to put a hoodie on when I leave.
Caden's got another breakaway. Good finish with the left hand for his third point.
He's not lefty, is he?
Yeah, I don't think so. He wasn't on his last free throw.
Okay.
That's what my scouting report says. Man-to-man for the Royals. 5.5 minutes left. Caden with another touch. Looks up. Good decision. Garrett Shaw with a left-handed layup.
Garrett's a three-sport athlete for us, isn't he? He's a
football. Runs track and runs football. Defensive back on the football team.
It's nice. Have good athletes helping out the program in all 3 seasons. In more, that's kind of hard to find.
Yes.
With as many year-round sports as there are now.
But at a school our size, it is awesome to have those students who will do that. But I can't imagine what their summer times must look like because we aren't very nice to them when it comes to workouts.
It's a lot. It's a story for
I don't know if you've seen this, but King Kong Cody Hibbert is in the house.
I have heard.
Have you heard stories about last night's wrestling? Cody was a sumo wrestling champion in our exhibition match.
I had no idea he had that talent.
I don't know if there was talent there really, and I feel bad about picking on him, but I think this is what happens on these broadcasts, right?
Yes, someone's got to get roasted.
And for some reason, Michael calls him Corey all the time. Why does he call him Corey?
Calls
Cody Corey.
Does?
Yeah, during the
Don't
introductions.
They coach football together?
They spend a lot of time together, and he's like, Corey Hibbert, King Kong Corey. It's funny, I guess, but I'm not sure why. Cody's looking at his phone right now, so somebody must be texting him telling him that he's getting abused.
We'll see if he looks
He's
up
a nice guy. He's a heck of a science teacher. And he's a better sumo wrestler than Cole Allen, so we'll leave it at that.
We need to evidently got a message from Jennifer Spalding saying this focus seems a little off, so we have to call Michael and say
57.
So I'm assuming it might be a little blurry?
Jennifer, no, focus is off of you. You are not paying attention. She's talking about our lack of focus.
No, focus seems a little off on video. Is it my eyes? LOL. That means laugh out loud.
Well, we could ask our 500 viewers what kind of...
Anyway, we could tell her it might be that her husband needs to update their TV.
We need some technology at his house. Yes, that black and white TV might be time to upgrade.
Where you have to get up and turn the handle.
On my ground. Ooh, Donovan for 3.
Yes.
Count the basket. There you go, kid. Nice job.
Teammates like that.
Yes, they did.
Yes, John Collins, you do see the band. They are in the house tonight. And they filled in the last gap of the...
Yes, they did. We have filled the place up.
Yeah.
It is also youth cheerleader night, so I think between games there is about a 10-minute youth cheerleader exhibition. So that's usually adds to the crowd a little bit too, and sometimes lessens the crowd after that part's done. Pretty sure we just banked in a 3. We'll take it.
And Preston kept a really stoic look like he meant to do that.
Like that was meant to, yes.
Yes.
Coach Bechtel calls a timeout just for substitution purposes. Caleb Rutherford into the game. Union County running people on and off. I'm not sure that was legal. Jenny Toth, thank you for your comments from home. It is a little blurry. We will talk to our technical advisor between games and see if we can get that fixed.
Yeah.
I get why they call him Corey now. That's funny.
Maybe I have to jump on board with that.
I think if the rest of the crowd was sitting, seeing our text messages and getting the whole feel for that, they would be having as much fun as we're having right now. Unfortunately, 1:45 left in the game, 63-3. Union County being patient on offense.
It's got to be frustrating. I think they've shown a lot of character in this very, very lopsided game. Being on the opposite end of that, it's got to be pretty frustrating. 3 points all night, but yet they're carrying themselves well. And
not a lot of shot attempts for them.
Not hanging
Struggle
their
with
heads.
The ball handling right now, but a couple younger kids on the floor, so hopefully an opportunity for them over the next couple nights to have some more success.
Yeah.
They play Rushville next week, Tri-High a week from tonight, Centerville coming up as well. 47 seconds on the running clock. We'll check in with Mr. Paxton between games to get our video cleaned up for you a little bit.
This right there, you know, they're not going to call moving screen on that, but
no.
Stuff like that happens all the time, and then all of a sudden, when the game is tight, they're going to decide to call that moving screen.
Yep, and then you're like, what's that line for you when you call it and when you don't? 7 seconds left. No good at the buzzer. (63-3), the running clock at the end of the JV game. Coach Bechtel's team with a good effort. We would give you a rundown of scores, but Coach Dowd's stat sheet is not really very accurate.
I resigned the stat sheet
so
about.
You know what? We'll promise you some stats at the start of the varsity game sometime. Maybe at the end of the first quarter, we'll talk about JV stats to get those kids some publicity there.
Yes.
When we get the official scores from Mr. Jackson.
I am going to do a much better job for the varsity game.
Okay.
Because I needed a warm-up game.
I think we were pretty good. I think we got through game one.
Yeah.
I think we have a few minutes here if I'm reading our schedule right for tonight. Between games. Nope, I'm sorry. There's going to be the youth cheer's going to be at halftime. So we are going to go right to varsity lineups. I think we're going to take a little break, aren't we?
Yes, let's do that. Right. We'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes.
See you in a little bit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eastern Hancock basketball on the Eastern Hancock Sports Network. Your Eastern Hancock Royals hosting the Union County Patriots this evening. Union County 2-10 record at this time, coached by Bobby Jones, who his last stop was at Hagerstown for a long time, so it's a name that's probably familiar to Royals basketball fans. Union County is, like I said, 2-10, 0-3 in the TEC. Recently matched up last week against Franklin County, lost 53-55 in one of their better showings. We always look at the Herald website. Coach Sherry Dowd with me here tonight, Adam Barton, and Coach Dowd running the show as the B team for this varsity contest, giving the A team the night off. Coach Guy and Coach Knight.
Nothing like killing the self-esteem with a little label B crew.
Yeah, I think that was coming from our JV crowd was letting us know exactly where we stand. But
I spoke to Mrs. McMillan, who's taking tickets, and she says, I'm enjoying listening to you guys. She's out there taking tickets and listening to the commentary, so she's multitasking.
She's having a rough night then, because it's about 20 degrees where she's sitting taking
well, that's why she's
tickets.
got like one of those sock hats on.
She's all bundled up.
Yeah.
Good crowd here tonight. We got the band in the house. We had some youth cheerleading exhibition before the game, so
we got some construction workers in the front row.
Do have a good little cheer block right there.
You see a lot of my basketball players down there supporting the boys.
You guys play tomorrow, right, at Waldron?
We do. An early game, so JV will tip at 11 and varsity will follow. Little school song action.
Before we go to the national anthem.
At this time, will you please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem by the Eastern Hancock High School Band. Well, good evening and welcome to Eastern Hancock High School for tonight's varsity matchup between the visiting Union County Patriots and your Eastern Hancock Royals. Let's begin introducing the starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Patriots. At one guard, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Ty Elliman. At another guard position, a 6-foot senior, number 12, Brad Meadows. At a third guard position for the Patriots, a 5'10 junior, number 14, Logan Harris. At 1 forward, a 6-foot senior, number 34, Josh Klein. And at the other forward position, a 6'3" freshman, number 32, Nick Watterson. And the Patriots are coached by Bobby Jones. And now for your Eastern Hancock Royals. At one guard position, a 6' senior, number 2, Silas Spalding. At the other guard position for the Royals, a 6' senior, number 11, Jacob Spalding. At the other guard position, a 6'3" senior, number 23, Edric Miller. At the forward position for the Royals, a 6'3" senior, number 33, Grant Gray. And to round out your starting lineup for the Royals, at center, a 6'4" sophomore, number 43, Caden Rubel. And the Royals are coached by Mr. Aaron Spalding.
All right, finish the starting lineups by Mr. Dean Fout. Nice work down there.
Great scoreboard keeper, too. Coach Rex Putt.
I think Rex Putt will be seen again tomorrow night at halftime as we have some Hall of Fame inductions. I believe one of his cross-country teams is being inducted tomorrow
Good
night.
for him. That's
Jump
awesome.
ball going to the Royals. Man-to-man defense for the Union County Patriots. Help off the screen onto Edric. Three-point attempt is missed and picked up by Union County. You will find out as we go through. We are not real good at keeping stats as
I'm
we
really
talk,
going to try
so
harder.
we're going to try hard this time.
Here's our tradition 2-3 zone, which has given teams a lot of trouble this year.
Yep, touched another loose ball. Jump ball going to go to the Patriots. Ball out underneath. Looks like we will stay in that 2-3. Have to flatten out against the 1-4 low.
Yeah, there's 32. It did start.
Yeah, 32 we saw in the JV game. And number 10, Ty Ellman with the travel on the dribble penetration.
Did you mark down that turnover?
Turnover. I got it. I'm one.
I am definitely going to do this
I missed my
better.
rebound on the other
I
end,
may not
though.
be talking because I'll be busy keeping
That's
stats.
fine.
I don't know.
I think our crowd will be okay with neither of us talking, actually, and them just getting to watch. Post entry.
Jacob drives baseline. Gets bumped out of bounds. Silas. Sorry, Silas got bumped out of bounds.
Oh, I like that look right there. That
Yep.
was one of those situations where you don't have to run the inbounds play if you're open. And we were open. Grant had
Oh,
a
we
look
got
right there.
triple trap right there.
Everybody came over to the ball. Again, Union County, coached by Bobby Jones, who was at Hagerstown for years. Back with the Patriots, I think, for just his first year back, his 11th year overall.
Oh my, little kick.
Inside out.
Nice board, Jacob.
Jacob with the rebound.
Got it right that time.
Caden Rubel with
Oh.
a three. Boom.
All right. And that was, I believe, from Jacob. Assist Jacob to
3-0
Caden.
Royals gives us an opportunity to set up a little pressure. Going to extend that 2-3 a little bit. Caden defending the high post.
Caden's pretty versatile.
Forced a turnover on the reversal.
All these guys are versatile. Big guys alike. They can step out and shoot. A lot of them can handle the ball. A lot of versatility for the Royals.
Drive baseline, look across to Grant. Get
All
on a
right,
streak
Grant.
here, kid. There
Grant
you
for
go.
3. Assist Silas Spalding.
Like to see that out of Grant Gray as we head into the Greenfield game tomorrow night. Let's string a couple of those together
Yes.
tonight. High post touch, 14. Union County with the first
Board. Rubel
three-point
with the
attempt.
board.
Grant Gray again, go biggie, buddy. Settle. Almost. Good box out by the Patriots. Pushing up on the right side. Got a little walk right
yeah, I was
there.
getting
And
ready to say.
late call, but we'll take it. As a coach, you're not going to argue if they get it right? Even
Exactly.
if it's a second or so,
Yeah.
as long as it's for you.
It gives you a chance to yell at them and then feel stupid when they call a split
I was
second
just
later.
trying to help, sir.
Yeah. I would be a late caller. If I was official,
yeah,
I would
thinking
always be
about it.
late. Yeah.
Edric with the take. Did not catch iron going the other way.
Move the ball nice.
Yeah,
I mean, it looks
inside
like-
out look a couple times. Yeah, too many offensive rebounds, kids. There we go. Loose.
They got out hustled on that one.
Yeah, and that gives them another 3-point attempt. I think we're going to stay. Maybe not. I was wrong. Stay with the Patriots right now. Sub in for Union County, number 24. Logan Boone, a sophomore. Twins looking for a trap opportunity.
Yeah, top of that press, the Twins make it tough
Yes, they do.
to get an offense started.
You're talking about deflections in the JV
Right.
game. They get a lot of touches.
Yep. I wonder if they like being called the Twins. Maybe I should
don't
just
know.
go with Jacob and Silas. I mean, I already called Silas Jacob.
Yeah. And we're only a couple minutes in.
Yes, I know.
That's all right.
Yeah. The older they've gotten, the
It's getting easier to tell apart.
definitely. In 6th grade is my students. It was a huge
Not so
struggle.
much. Good decision there by Union County to come across half court at the right time. Post touch for Nick Watterson for 2 points. 6-2 with 4:40 left in the first quarter. Triple down, look at the post touch, reverse. Man to man, penetrate kick. And a nice job of creating space and kicking as usual. Grant Gray with a missed 3.
Deflections. They're going to get 10. Good decision on.
Good call with Coach Jones.
Yeah.
We got a touch and knocked it back. 10-second count was probably in their future, so he saved that possession.
Yep. I hate to burn a timeout that early, but you also, you got 2 points, and
In a game
you
where
don't want a team like Eastern Hancock to
Yes.
just start
in a
piling up points early.
In a game where you're a huge underdog,
You got to use them.
you can't let it just get away from you too quickly. It's good. Every possession's big.
I think Jacob just got
I think
a little bit of a.
I think Dad was.
I think Dad was trying to tell him to get out there and play. Just get out there and play.
Tough situation for Union County. They did save the possession, but that timeout gives us an opportunity to get the full court press back and set.
Yep. They're going to deny in. Looks like.
That's a nice option for them as 32 Watershed handles the ball pretty well.
I think it's a good matchup, Caden.
Yeah,
32.
it is. Two youngsters,
As far as strength
post players.
goes and their speed.
Good challenge by Grant and the block. Boom. Silas pulls.
Silas for 3.
Pulls up from deep.
3 players with 3s, Grant, Caden, and Silas.
Quick transition shot for Union County. Edric on the 2-on-2. Hesitation move goes right. Misses.
Nice follow.
Jacob with the tip in.
Great offensive board, Jacob.
Yep, way to go to the glass. Well, man-to-man press, which is causing them enough stress. They probably could have had a clear-out situation there. 32 will take that shot from what we've seen earlier tonight. But it's a little different taking in a varsity game as a freshman than as a JV
Yes.
game. Good ball pressure by Edric. Got a count, got a touch.
Union County, they've only got 2 points, but they seem disciplined in their offensive approach and their movements. They've gotten good looks.
Yes.
They've gotten some good perimeter looks, but just can't knock
They've
them
gotten
down.
post touches, kicked it inside and out.
I just don't think they have consistent or a large number of good perimeter shooters, it sounds like, for the season. So
Yeah, and we
but
don't.
they are getting the looks.
They are one of the schools that do not put any statistics on Max Prep, so we don't have a lot of background on
That always makes me mad
Any
when
of the offensive
a
players,
coach doesn't do that.
Yes.
It's encouraged, highly encouraged by the IHSA to do that, but I know there's some teams out there that just opt not to.
I think probably 90% of the teams do put them out there. But
yeah. I think we've only had one team we faced this year that didn't post their stats.
1-2-2 half-court trap. Nice patience getting it across.
Yep. Good job.
Somebody in the high post for Union County. That's what he was looking for, but there was nobody there. Out.
Yep, he got a little too close, lost balance, and bumped him.
Yep. Sometimes that ball looks like it's easy to get a touch and go the other direction for a layup, and got a foul out of it. So one foul on Jacob.
Did we mention Luke being in?
We did not. Luke Morris.
I didn't know if you did or not. I was zoned in.
Nope, that's a normal
Luke
rotation.
Morris, one of my favorite Royals this year. He is a blue collar, makes things happen. Doesn't get the glory in the scoring column.
We will see him on the floor before the end of the quarter. I guarantee. I was like physically laying on the floor, diving on the floor.
Yeah.
He does not.
One of my favorite kind of kids to watch.
Yep.
I thought he played really well in the Wapahani game.
Yes. I love that style of kid off your bench that can change the pace and just give everybody else a little wake-up call.
I've got a couple of those players myself. Brooklyn Willis and Sydney Springman. They bring us a big boost. Yes.
And I think the minutes that Luke's getting this year are going to be huge for his time next year.
Absolutely.
Penetrate in traffic. No foul on the call. We're going the other way. 11-2, minute 25 left in the first quarter.
It's a quiet 11, isn't it, to me?
Yes, it really is.
Yeah.
Another
I feel like
press opportunity at 2-1-2.
For sure, UC's had the ball in their hands a lot more so far. Just can't score.
Yep. 24 with the penetration. Edric with the challenge. Same scenario the other way with Jacob. Bucket does not happen. Getting a little ragged right now. Sometimes that whistle's not bad. Jaden Stein checking in with about 56 seconds to play.
Oh, good.
Yes.
All right, Jacob. That's the other one I can't believe is a senior. Seems like just a couple years ago he was my sixth grader in exploratory class. Great kid.
2-1-2 in the last minute of the quarter. Shot attempt does not catch iron. Jaden Stein with the save. Luke Morris 100% going the other way. Edric baseline.
Edric's first
good
step
pull
is
up. Yes, it is tough to defend,
it is.
isn't it? Man.
That first step is smooth.
Late in the game at Wapahani, it was a great call by Coach Spalding to go to Edric because nobody could keep him in front. He got the three-point play, hit the big free throw.
Big plays. It's hard sometimes when you're playing a team that's quite a bit, I shouldn't say weaker, but someone you're really supposed to outman. The motivational factor kicks in. So you got to find a way to dig deep and play like you're playing Greenfield Central. That's something I struggle with my team. Sometimes we rise and fall to the level, and so as teenagers, it's time.
We are depending on high school kids to have the same consistency night in and night out.
And you forget they're teenagers. But anyhow.
Sometimes we watch IU basketball or Purdue basketball and we see the same lack of consistency.
Exactly.
At the end of 11-4, Eastern Hancock went on a little scoring drought there late in the quarter. Coach Jones doing a nice job of defending the Royals and making us take tough contested shots. There haven't been a lot of open looks for us, and unlike in the JV game, there hasn't been the transition baskets off of turnovers.
I look for us to heat up here this quarter. They come off the floor 11-4, got a lead. Both teams missing a lot of shots. So odds are percentages are going to be in their favor this quarter.
Yeah, I think so. Whether the water finds its level or go to the stats on the back of your baseball card.
I actually have 2 rebounds recorded here.
You do?
I do.
I'm sure there's more than that, but that's better than the last game. That's 2 more than we did last game.
Nobody rebounded in the last game. I can't believe it. Coach Bechtel has to be furious.
I don't think he's going off our statistics.
Oh, let's see if we can.
Start of the quarter, we got Spalding, Grant Gray, Edric, and Luke as Union County goes to an extended zone.
Nice dribble move. Silas for 3. Told you, did I say we're going to heat up?
Yeah, you did.
I did.
You called it in the first 20 seconds. Nice job. Got a touch. All right, Coach Dow. I did not see that, but
for some reason,
not sure how it's going that way.
Yeah.
That's okay. Referee says it hit his foot on the way between his legs, I believe. All right.
So
got a little.
I like
Grant
that.
Did. I like
Grant,
that a lot too. Grant kind of just.
I think that was he was supposed to move that defender out. And
yeah, I think
it worked like it was supposed to.
I think so too. I think that's maybe something you could run once a game, because I think the second time they're going to probably call Grant for a whole bunch of things.
A little like what? Maybe a moving screen.
Yeah, a little bit. Yes.
If you look like you're posting up, though, it's kind of like a secret moving screen. Yes.
Well, when the ball's behind you, out of bounds, and you can't see it, I'm not sure they're going to give us a post up on that, are they?
Yeah, probably not.
Hey, that was a made free throw by Jacob Spalding.
I know.
We're putting
You didn't
that
see
on the
me
score.
record that, did you?
I'm watching you.
I got Luke Schilling. Oh, wait, Luke. Is Luke in? Okay, never mind.
That's the JV game. Thanks for playing. Hey, we're back to a 2-1-2. When you get done looking at that, check out the press break.
Okay.
So we have somebody on the sideline right here. They broke it pretty easily, so I'll be quiet now.
Okay.
Edric
Here we go.
In transition.
Edric kicks it to Silas for 3.
For 3. That's perfect footwork, perfect pass. Through the defense. Easy bucket for the Royals. 19-4. That'd be an 8-0 run for your 6th grade math skills.
There we go. I've really improved my math skills tonight.
Wonder if Terry Stevens is listening to us yet.
Maybe you can have me sub for Terry sometime and test out my math skills.
You could have him do Alex all period.
Exactly.
Penetrate kick, nice shot fake by 10. Gets Grant Gray in the air, but the shot is no good. One thing about guarding the Royals is who's bringing it up in transition.
See, look at Luke.
Silas misses. Luke gets the touch and gets us an extra shot, didn't he?
Yep.
Jacob for 3.
All that happened because of Luke Morse.
Yep. There he is again. We called it. I was about 2 minutes late on him getting on the floor, but he did.
That was Jacob that had the last 3, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I believe so. Caden Rubel checking in for the Royals. Grant Gray heading out for a rest. 6 minutes and 14 seconds. Royals up 22-4. We have an unforced error there. That's frustrating for the coaching staff, as that was not pressured. But that happens sometimes. As we were talking, we're dealing with high school kids still. Union County going back to.
Looks like a.
I thought it was a 2-3, but the post is on was a top drop. They're gonna. Oh, we're gonna cut. Yep, they got the man again. You are correct. Edric baseline.
Nice kick out. Come on, Luke. Nope.
Good position on the backside by Jacob.
There we go.
Luke cuts in. He's
nice feed.
Oh.
Doggone.
Good look. That's all right.
Luke, great feed.
And that's something we've seen out of Caden. Good position in the post. Just got to get that one to finish.
Get finish. Sometimes when you receive the ball, it's so wide open in the block, it becomes psychological. Like, I better not miss this.
Most definitely.
It's almost like you would rather be contested just a little bit.
Yes, give me a bump.
Yeah.
Make it more realistic.
In high school, and I'd have a steal, which I had probably averaged about 17 a game. I'm just kidding.
Really?
But you're coming up the floor with the ball by yourself. I would look over my shoulder hoping somebody was catching up to me. Because I didn't mess with my mind to be so wide open.
Thinking too much. A little sideline break. Oh. sideline break, three-pointer by number 12. Foul on number 32, Luke Morris.
We have a hard helmet construction worker over there that totally disagreed with that call.
Yeah, I don't think our crowd was happy with that, but Brad Meadows is going to the line to shoot 3 shots. Short on the first. This is one of the things that when you're playing against a team that's struggling to score, you don't want to let them go to the line.
No.
To make them, if they're having a tough time, don't give them extra free opportunities. Hits the second with a nice smooth free throw.
Do they have a field goal, or are they all free throws?
Nope. 2 field goals on my stat sheet.
How come you don't circle your makes?
Because I just haven't done this in a long time. And
you're only supposed to do that on the shot chart anyway, aren't you?
Yeah. You got 2 free throws. Now we're going to a 1-3-1, so let's see the Royals 2-1-2 setup. Caden in the high post.
Those diagonals.
That's tough to cover for that guy on the baseline. Inside out, Edric for 3. Nope.
If you're strong enough to zip a diagonal pass, that's the weak.
Yes.
That's where zones are weak. You gotta have the strength to do it. Sometimes it's a struggle in girls basketball. Just, they're not.
Yep, sometimes it can happen and sometimes not. Depends on
physical strength is different.
The individual player. Number 32, Watterson with his 4th point of the game, 22-8. A little over 5 minutes to play. Here's our 1-3-1 again. Come up a little bit, Caden, give him an option. Doing a nice job of moving the ball. Like to see it like that, a penetrate. Oh, he probably
You don't leave a Spalding open like that.
That's not what the scouting report wanted, but they got lucky there. Union County brings it down. They're looking for threes quite often. There's a post touch, though.
Nice little
32 with his 6th point of the game.
Almost teardrop look. Runner, whatever you want to call it.
Penetrate in that gap a little bit, see if we can get people to pinch in, kick out, and get that
Got
skip pass you were talking about.
A lot of one-on-one looks from Rubel. Get him to seal that guy off. Oh, yeah, he got shoved on the rebound.
I think their coach is going to say that was a box out, but I'm not sure the referee saw it the same way.
He thinks it's box out, but definitely he cleared him out. That was a good call.
What are we going to do this time? This time, what's Grant's screen? Nope, he's going to the corner. No, Rubel with the seal. Settle. I thought that one was going down. Grant with a good looking 3. Soften up just a little bit. Caden with the offensive rebound and the foul. Foul's on at number 10, Ty Elliman. His 2nd. I'd like to thank our cameraman tonight.
Yes.
Mr. Manship doing a great job for us.
Luke Manship, he is. Oh, I also want to give a shout out to Jimmy Flood, who is watching from Guinea, Africa tonight.
Holy cow, that is our...
Tammy Flood, his wife, mentioned to me up by the concession stand when I was getting you a hot dog that she...
I don't remember you bringing a hot dog back. I might have signed out for one, but...
So thanks for tuning in, Jimmy.
Caden Rubel with 2 free throws. How'd you like to tune in from another country and have to listen to you and I? Holy cow.
Exactly. They got him. Somebody got him.
So a lot of times we tell our kids you can get away with it once, but the second time they're going to get you.
And especially when you hear the slap.
Yes.
And we have headphones on.
Yes, he probably swatted pretty hard on the first one and got really excited about the second one. So to the line, number 34. Who they introduced as Josh Klein, which is different than our lineup.
That one looked a little rough,
Josh
a little
is
flat.
a 6-foot senior. Misses the first. Check out our box outs here on the second. Nice job, Grant Gray. He got his, a little physical on that rebound by... Caden
didn't block out, but he was able to leap and get it.
There we go. Nice take, Edric.
That's
along the baseline of that zone.
That
They got it underneath the free throw line. That was nice.
Very contested finish.
Strong.
Yes.
Little man-to-man matchup. Union County trying to get their post player down on the block. Seems to be a little confusion about what they're looking for right now. All right, now they got him on the high post and a little bit of movement.
How often do you think kids stand in the paint more than 3 seconds? All the time.
All the time.
That's another one that can be called probably nearly every possession.
But I think the officials would say there's so few post touches that there's rarely an advantage there.
Right. I have always thought that 3 seconds is way too. I'm thinking 5 seconds. I think 3 seconds is just too short. You barely get a solid post up.
Yeah, it's not very nice to post players, is it?
No.
We really want you to work hard, but.
And, hey, closely guarded, you get 5 seconds.
Yes.
You should get in the lane. You should be able to be in the paint 5 seconds. I've never agreed with the 3 second rule. But nobody asked me.
And it was probably invented by a guard who wanted the ball back outside so they could shoot it.
That's probably, yeah.
And that's 2 guards talking about that right now, right?
That's a good thought. Although I was a passer. I was a playmaker, so I wanted to get the ball to my post player.
I could say I was a passer, but if anybody remembers a long time ago, my elbows didn't bend that way very often. I was afraid I wouldn't get it back. We had a pretty good team. I wanted to shoot it up.
You did defend because you were like, your 6th.
That is your second falsehood of the night.
No, you had a 7 or 8 or 9 point single game steals stat.
I don't think that's accurate. I played with
maybe
a guy.
That was turnovers.
It was,
it was turnovers.
Definitely it was turnovers. I played with a guy named Joby Whitaker who used to get the steals and then thankfully throw me the ball so I could shoot it. But defense, they were usually trying to hide me. But again, that was
so who was
that was about 50 years ago, so nobody really cares. Let's talk about something else.
Off guard?
Oh yeah, they didn't let me dribble either.
No
I
point
really
guards?
couldn't do anything.
They had to run you off screens.
It was long enough ago that
you told me
the
earlier
3-point line was invented when I was in high school.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was weird.
Guess what? I'm older than you. 3-point line came in my freshman year in college.
There you go.
Otherwise, it probably would have been a 2,000-point score at Mount Vernon. No, I'm just kidding.
2,000? I thought you
No.
said you passed the ball. All right, refocus. Got a touch. 34 baseline. Caden Rubel straight up that
Straight
time.
up.
That's okay. Once in a while, you're going to give up a bucket.
Yeah, it was
Just don't
well
get
defended.
the foul. Yeah, he contested it.
Like I tell my kids, you're not going to hold a team to 0 points. You can play good
defense.
I know. You can play good defense.
Inside out.
And
Silas for the 3. Grant Gray go to the boards, but it's going the other way.
Good defense doesn't mean they're not going to score every possession. Sometimes it's just a great offensive play.
I'll tell you a little Marty Johnson story about that in a little bit.
I love Marty Johnson.
He's a storehouse of classic
That was a nice split.
That was an incredible move.
Split
Down by
defenders.
Logan Harris with the bucket. 26-14. 1:43 left in the half.
It's been a fast half.
Really has.
We got Jacob for 3 off the mark.
Oh, no whistle either way. We are going back. Silas in transition finishes with the left hand. I'll tell you what, the Spalding boys' ability around the rim is impressive. I did not know of their freshman, sophomore year they were going to be able to finish at the rim. But
yeah, they elevate well. Those kids have spent a lot of time in the weight room,
Yes.
working strength and agility, and it has certainly paid off for them.
Yes, it has. 32 with a shot fake. The bench jumped up. They thought a 3 was coming. Ball gets moved in traffic. Caden grabs it. Nice job. Push go. Here we go. Jacob in transition. Luke Morris on the left wing. Union County's done a nice job in the zone. It's kind of cost us a little bit of problem.
From Silas to Jacob.
Oh, in the reversal, Jacob gets the steal. As you're looking at that score sheet, put 2 more points.
Did he also score it?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Steal and 2. 33-14. 30 seconds left. Transition.
It's probably going to be a finish right here. Almost finished it.
Good take and transition by Jacob. Nope, by Silas. I messed it up that time. We're going to stick around at halftime and talk about girls basketball in your season.
We could, or I could go get you another hot dog.
I'm good right now. I don't remember you getting me the first one, but that's okay.
I ate it on the way up. I'm sorry.
Noticed, yeah.
I did have a hot dog for you.
I got my own. Eastern Hancock, the home of the best hot dogs.
Oh,
on
my
our schedule.
goodness.
They're incredible.
They're from GFS.
There's our sponsor tonight since we haven't played any commercials yet.
There you go.
We don't know how to push the commercial button, so you just have to listen to us. Sorry. In transition, 14 made it a long way down the floor. Tight roping the sideline. Royals back in transition. 3 seconds on the clock. Luke Morris pulls. Just short. Thought I was going to get to do a magic Bob Lamy call there at the end.
Well, we're up 20 at the half.
34-14. I think from what John Harrell would have said that maybe people were expecting a bigger score differential there, but I think Union County's done a nice job.
They really have. They really have. They're playing a really good Eastern Hancock team, and they've been really disciplined with the ball in the half court and tried to work it. They've gotten good shots, and they just, they're not finishing.
Yeah, there's been times that they've had a couple turnovers that we've scored in transition, but for the most part, they're doing a nice job against the press. I think the zone caused us some problems. It slowed us down offensively. They changed that up a little bit. And
they look well coached.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job. While we have some time here at halftime, let's talk about the Lady Royals. 15-3, is that what I have written down? That's where you are right now?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
I did a little John Harrell snooping before we went on the air. Like, that's the greatest website in the world. And
unbelievable and scary, too.
If there's
the
people
Sagarin ratings
out there
are just
who don't look at John Harrell and the Sagarins and don't know what is out there on Indiana high school basketball for boys and girls, it's amazing.
Right, it is. It's the algorithm he comes up with for things is just...
What's your conference situation?
Well, we have not lost a game in the conference.
7-0 in the conference, yes.
Yes, and we have Daleville left, and we have is that it? Daleville? Randolph Southern. So we have those two left, and those are teams that we absolutely should beat. Randolph Southern's having an okay year. Daleville's had some struggles this year, but. Our kids are motivated to finish this conference play with a goose egg on the losing side, because to share a conference title is basically like losing the conference, in my opinion.
It's a long season for it to be a tie.
It is. So we're confident we're going to put games together to get it finished off, and I got a group full of little bulldogs that can defend and play their butts off, and so I don't see them letting down to keep that from happening.
Good. Tomorrow travel to Waldron?
To Waldron. Waldron's a team that had 5 seniors last year, outstanding players.
Incredible group, yes.
They were ranked like number 1, number 2, and 1A all year. Well, they graduated. So now, they got some young kids. They got a couple, their 6th and 7th men back from last year, but they too have had a rough year. Okay. They've really struggled. So we play them tomorrow afternoon at their place. Probably the biggest game coming that this might sound, I don't mean to sound like arrogant if people like Randolph Southern are tuned in or whatever, but we have a tough game coming up in this last game of our season at Tri.
I've seen their scores. They've had a great year, haven't they?
They have. They're undefeated. They've been ranked number 1.
In 1A?
Yeah, they're big. There'll be a lot for us to handle. But we're excited about going over there and trying to erase the 0 on their loss column. It's a team we're capable of beating, and it's a great game for us to play going into sectional play.
Especially not having any conference implications. It's just a good quality opponent before you get ready for the tournament.
Head-to-head game. So that's one that we've definitely got on our radar and look forward to playing. Not that we're not looking forward to playing the others, but we have a good team. I got good players to work with. They make a coach look brilliant.
Grace Stapleton scored her 1,000
She got her
career
1,000
points the other day.
She did. It was a struggle in the end to get it for her, but we wanted to do it on the home court, and she got it done at the free throw line. So happy to see that. Sometimes that weighs on a kid.
Oh yeah.
Like people are expecting get that 1,000, get it. Well, now that's behind her, and she can move on and just relax.
Get ready
and
for
play.
the tournament.
Yeah. So
what I love about your group is the options that you have, the athletic, like we talked about earlier, I think maybe in the JV game, what you bring off the bench athletically. You could play big, you can get post touches, you could play fast with smaller lineup, you shoot the ball from the perimeter. I've coached some teams before that you call a timeout and you look at them and think, I have no idea how we're going to score next. You have options.
Yes,
you have choices.
We do. And, we've had some teams face guard Grace this year. Actually, 2 teams come to mind. Newcastle, she had 31. And last year, I forget now who chased her, and she had 34. So she works harder to get open when she's being chased. But, let's take a look at that. We've got Sammy, who's had big scoring nights. She's great at getting to the basket. She can knock down threes. Ruby has been a factor inside. She hit a little slump spell as far as finishing, but boy, she's been climbing her way.
Stronger this year and done a nice job inside.
She has really picked up her game in the last few.
Who's your post coach? Because her footwork on post moves, there are people in the crowd yelling travel. It's illegal.
It's illegal up and under.
It's illegal up and under move that nobody else sees.
Well, people that like to yell at the officials don't really know the game. I mean, unless you're a coach.
And what's ridiculous is people are calling that a travel, but you watch an NBA game where they take 6 steps before every shot.
And no one
says a word.
On that. No, Ruby's got a beautiful up and under. She's got beautiful touch. One of the things we try to emphasize on her is getting a body on somebody and rooting them out, and we want to get her the ball.
And when you do that, like we've talked about before, you get the ball underneath the free throw line. They have to react to your post player, whether she touches it or not, and then that opens up your perimeter shooters that you have people on both sides of the floor that can do that, and people can penetrate.
Right.
So now you have to close out hard after Ruby goes inside out, and there's an easy shot opportunity for somebody.
Yeah, it opens up a lot. Emma Boulding's had some big nights too. She's a 15-foot and in mid-range scorer, but more importantly, the strength she gives us is amazing. She's been able to defend post players a lot bigger than her, but they're not bigger than her as far as the muscle mass will go. But yeah,
nobody's going to outwork her in the post.
Our guard play has been exceptional. We've got Brooklyn Willis and Sydney Springman come off the bench and can relieve Mackenzie O'Neal. And I say relieve, and it's not really the right word to use. Can go in for
another option. Yeah.
Go in for other starters, and our play can pick up. We'd lose nothing with our bench play, and oftentimes they elevate our play.
Yes.
So.
And what we talked about again, I think in the JV game, you have those moments when your starters may not be 100% mentally ready to go, and you have an option to bring somebody in, to pick up the pace and change the flow.
So yeah, we got a good rotation going.
Sectional wise?
Proud of all the kids, and they've all given, big stuff for us.
Sectional wise, we're going to Triton Central this year?
Well, we are, yes. It's a 5-team sectional that I can't stand. Is that okay to put that out there?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think the IHSA
it's Triton Central and Eastern Hancock are the teams that are going to be. That's the sectional title game right there. Whether we play it the first night of the sectional or the last.
When is your draw?
The January 22nd.
Okay.
We're going to know. And I guess I don't care how the draw goes because
you know where you're going to end up. Yeah,
we know who we're going to have to beat.
And they got off to a rough start. I think I saw they were maybe 2-3 to begin the year, but right now they're 14-4. So
yeah, they've
picked
it up some.
Yeah,
they had a starter out when we played them. One of the ball
pretty
handlers
badly early here, right?
17 or 18, yeah. And that gal that was out, she averages 6 or 7 a game, but. We feel like we're even better from that early game.
Oh,
so
you've improved tremendously throughout. And I think you've had those games like you played Northwestern, you played Tipton, played some opponents that have challenged us. Like you said, Tri coming up as well.
Yes, yeah.
Just like to see you get better in those games.
Right. We aren't contested on a game night-to-night basis, but when we have been, we've played well. played well.
What I love about this time of year for your group, this is a tough time of year for the boys because the excitement of the beginning of the year is over.
Right.
And the tournament, it feels like a long way away for the boys.
Yes.
You guys have gotten through that hump of
yes.
the doldrums of the middle of the season, and tournament time is in sight.
And we got our eyes set on that. So because the season is long, and it's not a secret that you get halfway, 3/4 of the way in it, and you got to find out ways to keep kids mentally inspired and keep their minds fresh. Once again, teenagers. So
yes.
it's a challenge for coaches. There's more than just calling set plays or deciding how you're going to defend, but there's a lot more that goes into it. You got to keep kids fresh, inspired, and we got to keep them wanting to be there.
And there's so many things. If you're a fan sitting in the crowd tonight watching our team play, you have no idea how our kids did on their physics test today, or who they talked to at lunch, or what they ate at lunch, or what's going on social media. There's a lot going on. When you go to take a jump shot, sometimes there's a lot more in your head than this jump shot you took in the summertime.
It's true.
All right, we are back for second half action, 34-14. Royals will start on defense.
All right. Union County gets the first chance to strike offensively.
Man-to-man defense for the Royals. Watterson, the freshman. Oh, that was not legal, sir. You know what? He just did what you talked about in the JV game.
He did the bobble?
He gave the bobble symbol,
I can't stand the bobble symbol.
Did not happen at all on that play. It was a travel. All right, we'll quit whining as coaches.
No, we won't.
We won't? First half, the Royals scored 24. Jacob had 12. Hayden had 5. Grant Gray had 3. Silas had 12 as well, so the Spalding boys with 24 of the 34 in half number 1. Union County back man-to-man. Quit reading your text and laughing online.
Aaron Hartman cracks me up.
What is she doing on a Friday night listening to us?
She must be super bored.
Penetrating kick. Silas with the take. Not quite over the front of the rim, but nobody boxed him out. We're going to try it again. Edrick with another opportunity. Finish. That's all right. We got multiple opportunities to get to the foul line.
It's one of the frustration things. You can see the look on his face like, why didn't I get that finished?
Edrick finished the first half with 2 points. Mr. Jim Jackson doing the official stats next to us. Why are you covering up the other part? I know. We'll refocus, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll quit reading text for my friends.
That's a good idea. Hi, Coach Harmon. Edrick with the free throw. We got a 2-1-2 look again. I would really love for them to look down.
Did you ever use a 2-1-2?
No, because I think if you look down the sideline, it's wide open. I'm not sure why they don't
utilize the sideline.
Put somebody at both sides of the half court, and now you're chasing. That's my own personal belief. Inside post touch, Caden with it. There it is. Jacob gets the loose ball. 2 points for the Royals, 38-14.
We closed in on that 35 margin yet?
Getting there. I can't do the math. We'll call Terry Stevens for some help.
Yes. I have a feeling he's not listening because I just feel like he would have been in touch with you.
Just like Corey Hibbert did earlier.
Corey, I spoke to Corey at halftime.
He's waving to him now just so he knows we're talking about him. Here's what we're talking about with Union County in the first half. They just were a little bit patient. They get a shot, didn't turn it over and give up an easy transition bucket.
I said this before, but Edrick's change of pace, change of direction on a dime he's like
tough
cat quit. He's cat-like reflexes.
So if you're coaching against Edrick, what's your scouting report say? Because if you come at him like he can hit a 3-point shot, but you got to close out slowly because if he gets to the rim.
Yeah, no bellying up on the perimeter. I would rather give up the long ball than let him get to the basket.
Yeah, but if he hits his first couple, then you have to, and now you're in really trouble. 2-1-2 look again, kind of slows down Union County, get a loose ball off the pass. Silas with the pass to Jacob, missed layup. Grant Gray comes in for the rebound. We will take the ball underneath. Coach Jones doesn't. Oh, he's talking to his kids about getting a rebound and holding it strong. I thought he was talking to the referees. Caden again, I think
there was that same play.
Yeah, I think this week of practice we must have talked about sealing that screen.
I like it.
I do too, because it is tough to defend. Caden Rubel, he likes the corner. 2 for 2 tonight. Right in front of the construction crew.
He'll cause a team to stretch their defense, have to stretch their defense out.
41-14, 5.5 minutes left. All right, sneak somebody into the high post right here.
Yep. The middle, that 3 screaming. Somebody get the ball there. Somebody flash cut there.
Here's the turnovers in transition, easy bucket. So we talked about didn't happen often in the first half. We've seen a couple times here early, 43-14.
So when you coached, did you, on the drive, did you do either force baseline or force middle, or did you say just keep them from driving?
I had a 7-footer for a couple years, so we just let them go where they wanted to. We closed out hard and said penetrate because there was a 7-foot kid standing in the lane. I think we did a nice job. Early in my career, I thought we were going to just be defensive pressure all over, but we eventually kind of did a nice job of keeping people inside the lane and taking away dribble penetration.
So more of what Steve calls a pack line.
Yeah, we did a lot of pack line, Coach Bennett pack line stuff, which during that time was the way to do it.
Well, slapping at the ball.
Yeah, that's one thing we got to get rid of that.
Because Grant could have altered that shot, just holding his arm straight up.
And realistically, they are struggling to shoot the ball, so there's no reason to get the foul on it. Make him hit the shot.
He's come up limping a little bit.
That's the other thing, as we're talking about the end of your season. That's one of those things, just trying to get through that long season and keep people healthy.
Yes, yeah. It's brutal.
It is brutal. We were talking off the air. Our trainer, Troy, does an incredible job with our kids.
He sure does.
He
does a great job.
I like to see him work with kids. I think he's going to have
got a few years' experience under his belt at Ball State.
I think just no big deal. Just the men's basketball trainer at Ball State for 15 years. I think he's got a student coming in to do some work from Ball State he can be a supervisor for. We got something going on down here, water-wise on the floor maybe.
Oh. You better get down there and get that cleaned up.
That's not me right now. This is really enjoyable for me. I have no other responsibility but talk basketball for a couple hours. So Mr. Bowen's down there working his tail off.
Well, he was sitting around a lot, so this is probably something.
That's good.
Get his blood flowing.
Grant Gray with the pull-up. One dribble, no. Going the other way. Good. Oh, just put himself in a trap spot, didn't he?
The no zone, I call it.
We have an injury situation. We're going to sub somebody out. Referee's timeout there. 43-14. Coach Jones checking on his kid.
Does he have kids of his own?
I do not know.
On his roster. They're his.
That tells you my preparation today. Number 10.
There you go. You can put something
shot tie. Elliman, 43-17. Jacob with the ball, penetrate kick. Grant, get it up in the air. Boom. Nice shot, Grant Gray.
I'm back to just keeping score with basket scores because I
think our attention issues are starting to show up yet again.
Yep.
I apologize to the crowd at home.
Well, at least they're not going to count on our
There are other options for you. You could watch Gold Rush, or what else can they watch on a Friday night? Live PD starts at about a half an hour.
You watch it. You must watch that.
Oh, yeah. After ball games, it's scan the internet.
Is that your go-to?
Scanning the internet, look at scores. Who scored that?
We look for, believe it or not, when we're home, we look for basketball games on
Imagine
TV.
that, shocking. 32 Washington with the take. Strong take for the freshman. (48-19). Penetrate. Kick for Grant.
Short.
Yep, saw that one early, didn't you? It's amazing when you've seen a few million shots up that you can call them on the release.
Right. You can. There's been times that one of my kids will shoot the ball and I'm like, that's down. I got my 3 fingers in the air like that's a 3,
Yep.
and then they miss. And I'm look all excited and it just shoots you right down.
Yeah, sometimes you got a bad angle. Trying to break Caden down off the dribble. It's a nice little move. Tough finish.
Our crowd's kind of disappeared a little bit.
Yeah, it is quiet right now.
No idea why.
Really? 48-19 here. Hedrick with the take baseline.
Look at that.
Hesitation
Oh my
finish with the
gosh.
left hand. That got a smile from Coach Bowen on the sideline. That was impressive.
Coach Bowen smiled because he's just proud of his water cleanup down there.
Yeah, he did good work.
He did
Plus,
really.
he's babysitting his youngest today,
Yes.
so he's got some work to do.
He's multitasking.
It's the job of an assistant principal to multitask. All right, so they got movement right now, maybe not hitting a lot of screens on that to help them get open closer to the basket. So their offense is starting at 27
Got
feet, which is,
1 screener in the middle and 4 trying to run off of him, and really none of the screens are getting set.
making it tough for them to get into a spot. There's your guy, Luke Morris, with subbing in for Caden's. Done a nice job on the boards tonight. 2 for 2 from 3-point range.
Yeah, he's got quite a few rebounds. I don't know how many.
If we had somebody keeping stats, we would know that number.
I said
for
quite
you.
a few.
Yeah, it's multiple.
Yeah.
About a minute left here in the third quarter. 50-19. Got the reversal.
They just
Switch
look
on-
so young. They're probably going to have a couple of good years coming up, these guys.
Up and under on the other side. Reverse layup for number 14, Logan Harris. Luke.
nice. Got
Set
him
it
off
up
his feet.
perfect.
Called the charge. I'm not
listen.
sure. That guy was clear under the basket.
It's currently 50-21. They have a kid who attempts a charge. As a referee, I'm going the other way too. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, you're soft too.
He tried.
But he was clear under the basket.
Yeah,
Rule of verticality, they got to be able to come down. No? Yeah?
He was under the
know that.
basket, but we don't have the ring underneath the basket like
I
the
can
other
see it.
levels. Well,
In my imagination.
I'm going to give you your 30-second technical foul of your career here tonight. No, I lied there. I have no idea how many technicals you've had. Holy cow, that's out of control. We used to have a line on our scouting report that said OOC. And
Really?
OOC meant do not foul them on penetration because they are out of control.
Interesting. I like that.
Nice seal by 32. That's a tough angle, though.
Yeah, tough angle to pass.
28 seconds left. Royals going to hold it for 1. Up 50-21. Spread the floor. Jacobs got the ball in the upper corner. Going to come across.
See what they run here.
Silas. Usually going to run somebody.
Oh, he was
That's
open.
a good look. Grant Gray follows it up in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, reap the benefits.
Ooh, loose ball.
Oh, watch this go
That's
in.
going. And wouldn't have counted because it was after the buzzer and it hit
And
the
it
support,
hit our support that hangs down.
which really just twice tonight. So
Why do some supports, like
I think
ours seems low? Ours seems to come down lower than a lot of places we play.
I think if you look at other gyms, there's
you
an
get that changed?
additional line that
Okay.
comes that pulls it up at not a 45-degree angle, so it goes up. And I don't know. We need to do some research in other gyms.
Can we not like take some, like a bungee cord and kind of wrap it around and pull it back just a little bit on game day?
So we'll talk. There's a guy named Chris Wilson. He's our maintenance
All right, Chris. Chris
director.
is
We'll just say, hey, could you get a bungee cord and climb up there so that Coach Down. Tomorrow night, Eastern Hancock hosts the Greenfield Central Cougars. Should be a huge crowd Saturday night game. We have a couple things going on. We have a silent auction for the Eastern Hancock Education Foundation. All kinds of good items to bid on at the silent auction that will start at 6 o'clock in the hallway, the Ag Hallway just north of the gymnasium. Also tomorrow night at halftime we have Hall of Fame inductions and our Loyal Royal. Do you know who our Loyal Royal is?
You?
Do you know? I do. I'm not sure I'm supposed to tell though. I'll write it down.
Here. Write it down. I can't read your writing. Oh! Loyal Royal.
Yeah.
How
Don't
about
tell
that?
anybody. It's a secret. Luke Morris goes baseline as we start the fourth quarter. Inside out. There's your support. Got involved again. Edrick with the pickup. Fits 221. Royals man-to-man defense. You're still here, right? Am I talking to myself?
Yep, no.
Okay, thank you.
I was deep in thought.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
I was deep in thought about
Let's talk defense. We were talking Marty Johnson earlier.
Marty Johnson, yes.
Marty played a lot of 2-3 zone, and I didn't. And I said to him one time, I don't feel comfortable playing 2-3 zone because you give up so many open shots.
Yes, I'm with you.
And he's like, you know what? I've seen your man-to-man. It's so good you never give up open shots.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. You know, Becky Freeman, your aunt, she is.
I know her pretty well. Hopefully she's listening.
Yeah, she was a zone coach.
She was pretty good at it,
a
too.
very good one. And so she and I have argued about zones versus man. We also argue on what credits in this. If you get fouled on a shot, whoever passed it and they hit the free throws as a passer to that person, get the assist.
Yeah.
We argue about that too. Anyway.
Luke with the loose ball. No shot, foul on the floor. I think.
I'm like you that way, though, because zones scare me. I don't like to give wide open looks. And I'll tell Marty Johnson this. If you play a good man-to-man, you're going to give up shots, but you're going to have more pressure on him than zones.
Exactly. And you can take off pressure in a man-to-man. Like we would do a 55 green, which basically means you had 2 feet in the lane if you weren't on the ball.
Right.
And I still have box-out responsibilities.
We call that feet in the paint.
It made it real easy, right?
Yep.
Ball reversal to Edrick for the 3. Rebound, look up, 14 on the breakaway. Good finish there for the Union County Patriots. Number 14, Logan Harris. Fits 223.
Oh, fouled on the 3.
On the shot, after the shot, what are you going to give him?
I'm going to say they're going to give him on the shot.
He's going to give him all 3 for Luke Morris. I don't know.
I do think he was on the way down. I do think it was a blockout foul.
I think they could have made an argument for it. But you know what? Coach Jones isn't messing with the referees tonight. He knows he's got to coach and take care of his kids, and he's teaching like crazy.
Trying to teach.
An assistant up doing the same thing. JV coach sitting there with the freshmen doing the same thing.
That's good stuff. They'll be okay. Maybe not this year, but seems like they have some young kids. I think that they'll be better, obviously, in the next couple of years.
If you are a former Loyal Royal and you're texting me asking for the secret, I will not divulge that tonight. You'll have to attend tomorrow.
Somebody asking you?
Can you imagine that?
Oh, no. Can we say his name right now?
Well, I think he might supposed to be working right now, so I'm not sure if he's supposed to be participating in this conversation or not.
All right, so we won't say John Collins asked you that question.
Here's the thing. All 6 people listening knew we were talking about John Collins, so.
My phone's been blowing up, though, from ESPN because they were going to tune in and listen to us, and I do believe they like us.
People are just begging for Michael Gallion to be back tomorrow so they actually know what's happening with the basketball game. 55-23, 6.5 minutes left in your listening pleasure this evening. Man-to-man for the Royals. Team is trying to break it down, but that's a lot of dribbles in one spot. Gets the help in position, makes it very difficult to get to the next level.
They're doing a good job of letting their offense become their defense.
Yep, not a bad idea.
Gonna get Edric for that foul. I'm not sure I saw it.
Edric usually doesn't question. He's got incredible body language during the game, but I think he questioned that one a little bit.
Yep, in his own little professional way.
Yes. So I'll tell you what about Edric. We have the opportunity as a school to nominate a student athlete for the Eugene Cato Scholarship through the IHSA. And it talks about sportsmanship and being a good student and being a good role model. I think they choose 12 scholarship winners around the state each year, so it's a very difficult scholarship to win, but it's nice to be nominated. Edric will be our nominee this year from Eastern Hancock.
Great selection. Great selection. You know, he was a very gifted cross-country runner, too.
Really?
Middle school, he ran all the way through 8th grade, and I do believe he won county.
Nice.
His 8th grade year. And
we have a group called our Student Advisory Committee that meets with me and our superintendent once a month, and Edric is on there, and I love to hear his thoughts on school. Because he's a pretty deep thinker, and he's a humble kid who's willing to tell you what you need to hear so we can get better.
And on the court, his demeanor, his highs don't get too high and his lows don't get too low.
Exactly.
He is just so steady.
And that's
We're going to call him Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie.
Yeah.
That's why in a situation against Wapahani, we get the ball in his hands because we got some confidence on where it's going next.
Right, right.
A little bit of extended zone here by Union County. Caden Ribble in the high post. I'd like to see Grant Gray hit one more here.
What will that give him?
Oh, that will give him
a milestone?
No, it'll give him confidence to head into the Greenfield game tomorrow night.
Gotcha.
On this same court. Caden, there you go. Good rebounded finish. Defensive transition 14. There we go. Got him covered.
Caden's a big boy, but he's very versatile.
I think he's going to get some football looks, most definitely, because you see a kid with that size and that footwork.
Right, like tight end style, yeah.
And imagine what a college weight room scenario could do to him. Jacob from deep. Caden kept it alive. Caden again, and the whistle. There we go. Nice finish, kid.
Yep.
That's good because he's been on the boards working pretty hard in there.
Did you get a funny one?
Oh, the guy who's supposed to be at work is a funny dude. Caden Rubel will finish the three-point play. 60 to 28. 4:44 left to go.
Well, they're still being patient.
Yes, they are. You know what? They're working on stuff. As Coach Jones is directing what he wants out of that right now. And hopefully that'll pay off for them in a game in the future. Like I said, they've got Rushville coming up. It appears from our stat keeper somewhere else, we have Rupel's got a double-double for the night.
That's great.
Thank you, Michael Gallion, for taking the night off, but still doing stats for us from home.
It goes up
Steady
for Eddie.
Yeah, you got Grant on the push right there. That's a good call.
You know what's sounding pretty good right now is the lazy boy chair home with a dog in my lap and just kicking back and getting my mind ready for tomorrow morning's game against Wapahani.
That's a good idea. What time's the bus leave?
9 a.m. 9 a.m.
Did you guys walk through before you go?
No, we won't.
You're all good?
Yeah,
okay.
we don't. When we have to leave early, we just get on the bus and go.
Do you do anything breakfast?
Oh,
that's
nice
a good
call. Good job.
Nice
Breakfast-wise, no, we just try to get them to be smart and to get some sleep and eat breakfast.
Here comes some subs for the Royals. Luke Morris.
Luke and Eli coming in, and Caden Willis.
Charlie, Jaden. Got a whole new 5 there. We're talking about Charlie trying to get to what? 7 threes. Does it count if it's 2 games?
Yeah, he's a Royal.
We'll give it to him. We'll count it. What's he at, 5 from game 1, right?
He's got 5, yeah. Let's see if we can get him a couple.
I bet he gets 2 off.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Against this, they're going to, watch him spacing out. There's the skip. Caden. Charlie, make me right one time,
decided to drive instead.
Luke with a penetrate.
I'd like to see Jaden get a bucket.
I would too. That didn't seem legal, but we'll go the other way. Man-to-man for the Royals. Coach Jones still.
Here's a fun fact. Eli Manship, his mom is Libby. Libby Manship, of course, you know.
Yeah.
Who was Libby Miller back in the day, and she was my first team I ever coached. She was my point guard.
Really?
Yes. She was a lot of fun to coach.
I bet she was.
She was a lot of fun to coach.
She's one of the most positive people around, isn't she?
And she was funny.
How did she handle you as a coach, especially a young coach?
You know, and I was.
She survived all that, didn't she?
She did. I don't know whether I scarred her.
Caden Willis for 3 for the Royals, 63-28.
And of course, you know her, Libby's brother Tim Miller.
Yep, coached against both of her brothers. They drove me nuts at their time at Mount Vernon.
Mikey Manship played for Mount Vernon. Their dad.
Luke Morris takes a charge.
Athletes running that family. He's hurting.
Yeah, he'll be all right. I think he's getting ready to walk that one off. He's a tough kid. Luke Schilling's coming in anyway. It's his time. Nice job, Luke Morris.
I think he got hit in the stomach.
Yep.
Lower gut took a hit.
Let's move on. Number 35, Charlie, going to run the point here.
Knocks the breath out of you.
We got a running clock here for the last minute and a half. Caden Willis, there's Charlie.
All right, Charlie, let's go.
Number 6, out. With the taking that. Luke Schilling with the offensive board. Caden's going to go again. Caden's going to get 2.
Oh, look at Eli.
Eli Manship.
Getting in there, getting in the trenches and getting those boards.
He went to the offensive boards just because you coached his mom. I think
she talked to him last night at home about getting a varsity offensive board.
Yes.
She probably even demoed to him.
To make Coach Dowd happy from 1980, 1990. What year was that?
When I coached Libby?
Yeah. Libby won't care if you tell.
I'm going to say 94, 93. Oh, it had to be the 93-ish. I was engaged to Steve, and I had to set play called Steve.
Wow, we're getting too personal now. Let's move on. All right, Charlie with the offensive rebound.
I'm not done with that story.
Yes, you're done with the story. It's late in the day. It's Friday.
Yeah, I am getting slap happy.
Listeners have already turned us off. Luke Schilling on the top. Penetrate. Oh, no, I didn't think we were going to get a whistle. We're going to get 2 shots for number 15, Luke Schilling.
Okay, so it's a good time to finish that story.
You know, I don't think so. Let's talk about famous number 15s in Eastern Hancock history. I don't know any, but actually Joby Whitaker was number 15. I played with him.
Grace Stapleton's number 15.
Grace Stapleton, and if we just keep talking about that, I don't have to hear the end of your story.
There you go.
Luke,
well, just
smooth
say
shot.
that she still makes fun of me because I call the play that.
I would say so.
Not make fun, because Libby doesn't make fun.
I would have named a play after, that would not have gone well.
Didn't you name a play Julie?
No.
You did not?
No.
That's sad. You should have.
Yes, I don't think she would have appreciated me yelling her name across the court. 57 seconds left, 66-28. Charlie Alcom with the rebound. Looks for Caden Willis. He's not open. Luke Schilling stops.
There.
Count the baskets. 3-pointers for number 15, Luke Schilling. Probably, I'm guessing, a career high for him tonight in the varsity action. Yeah. I don't know for sure because we're not keeping stats.
I am. I don't know about you.
You haven't touched your pencil in like
2.5 quarters.
We were going to do so well.
Didn't really work out that way, but.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you do not have to pay for an Eastern Hancock broadcast. You get exactly what you paid for tonight. But again, tomorrow night.
Wait, you told me this was a paid position.
The Royals host Greenfield Central, and the A team will be back. Number 24 to the line for Union County, Logan Boone. One free throw left. Good box outs here, Royals.
All right, Jaden, get you a shot. Get a shot, Jaden. Oh, nope.
Luke's going, buddy. Everybody's popping up.
Got the short corner look here. And, oh, I thought it's going to go up for
Caden
Charlie.
pulls the trigger.
Caden's wanting it.
Three-pointer, Caden Willis, 10 seconds left, 72-29. Oh, no whistle there, sir. Yeah.
All right. So there we have it. Royals 72, Union County 29.
2 victories for the Royals tonight on the Friday night. Seeing a lot of people in the gymnasium. Band is here.
They'll probably be back tomorrow.
I say we would see
for a more exciting game.
Silent auction tomorrow night. Also, we have the Loyal Royal Award and presentation of our Wall of Fame nominees. So
you said the Loyal Royal this year is going to be
secret until this time tomorrow night.
Secret.
Thank you for everyone who joined us. Thank you for Michael Gallion taking care of all of our technical concerns.
Thank you, Michael.
Everybody have a wonderful night.